Alaikum, third grade. How are you? You guys need paper and pencil because if I write it on the board, you have to write it in your notes. So gather what you need, get ready, and let's get busy. First, we're going to start with the vocabulary words, which is wudu, which means to wash parts of the body with water for purification. Niyya, which means what? That's right, your intentions or your plan. Tahara means cleanliness. Wajib means obligatory. And sunnah. Sunnah is optional. Sunnah means optional. So there are body parts that we have to touch when we are making wudu. You should all know them. That should be really easy for you. So it is your hands, your mouth, your nose, your face, your arms, your head, your ears, and your feet. That is the correct order that you have to perform wudu in, and that is obligatory. The order for wudu is obligatory. Now let's go over the purpose. What is the purpose of your niyyah? The purpose of niyyah is, excuse me, it reminds you of who you're making wudu for. So the purpose of your niyyah is to remind you of who your wudu is for. And your wudu, just like your salah, is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, what is the purpose of wudu? I'll give you a few minutes. Let's see if you remember. So what's the purpose of wudu? I know you forgot. So the purpose of wudu is to purify your body physically and mentally. That is the purpose of your wudu. When you stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you have to be in the right frame of mind to do that. And it starts with your wudu. If your wudu isn't right, your salat also is not going to be right. So once you started making wudu, stop thinking about all the things. Prepare yourself to have your conversation with your Lord. And then, alhamdulillah, get started. The next thing we are going to do, the wajib and sunnah acts of wudu. So, wajib and sunnah. It is obligatory to wash your face, hands, arms, head, and your feet. The sunnah acts are everything else. Mouth, nose, ears, and also starting on the right side. That is a sunnah. So if you're making wudu and you wash your left arm first or you wash your left foot first, you don't have to start over. You just continue on because starting on the right side is a sunnah. That means it is optional. It is not obligatory. And there are things that break the wudu. This should be real easy for you. So, what breaks the wudu? Sleeping, using the bathroom, bleeding, vomiting. I'm forgetting something. Oh, what am I forgetting? Sleeping, using the bathroom, bleeding, vomit. Oh, yeah, passing gas. Okay, go on. Say ew. That's what you usually do. Ew. These things break your wudu. So if you fall asleep, you have to make wudu over. Anytime you use the bathroom, you have to make wudu over. If you're bleeding, that means the blood is dripping. You have to stop the bleeding first, make your wudu, then continue your prayer. If you throw up, you have to make your wudu over. If you pass gas, these are the things that break your wudu, and you have to start them over. Now, the act of wudu is obligatory, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, who remembers what surah and the ayah that tells us how to make wudu. I guarantee you nobody remembers. It is Suratul Ma'idah, ayah number 6, and it gives you the obligatory acts of wudu. There is also a hadith by Ibn Umar that talks about wudu, and I'm going to send that to you in the link. So, did I get everything? Yeah, what breaks your wudu and how? And guess what? We are done. So make sure you check for your assignments and your homework in Google Classroom. Assalamu alaikum, third grade.